Oh, we're coming in hard today. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, everybody. Good evening, one and all. We have got 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 of you are subscribed to Warhipster. 20,000. Oh! Oh my! Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh me, oh my, oh my, oh my. Thank you so much. Everyone's being very nice in the chat. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I thought we'd start off with some bouncing rock. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, A to the 40k homeboy. Thank you very much to the Baconator. Kevathar 1138. Titan, he says. Yes, I shall explain all very, very shortly. I shall very, very, very shortly explain everything. Jim, I do not have a Titan yet. This is what I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain it. We've been talking about it for a couple of weeks. I've been saying that I will be doing a Titan once we get to 20,000 subscribers. The question is, how does one afford it? Because Titans are expensive, as we all know. Thank you very much, Chris. Night of Zen, is this the long-awaited hot tub stream? It's not yet, but it will be. I did not plan for the hot tub to happen today because I didn't think 20k would happen today. I thought it would happen tomorrow, based on my guesses and my projections. Now, what are we doing here? Hot tub, all right. There will be a hot tub. It's not going to be a hot tub. It'll be a paddling pool. I've got this plan to sit in the garden on a fine summer's evening in a paddling pool and answer your questions. So trust me, it will happen. So there's no need to riot. It's also pretty much a hot tub in this room anyway. Thank you very much, Daniel Williamson. God, everyone's so happy and positive this evening. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. So. Warhipster bikini car wash. Yeah, we could do that. Come to Cheltenham and I'll wash your car in a bikini to celebrate 20k. Why not? Or maybe I'll just wash Alice's car in a bikini and we can film it. I've just seen what that looked like on the preview. Me sexy dancing with my non-existent cleavage. I do apologise to everybody. So, we have a couple of things to get through and I will remind everybody throughout the stream as it goes on because we're going to be live for the next 2 hours. Thank you very much, Shane. Thank you very much, Steve Collins. Thank you very much, Nathaniel. Thank you very much, Ross. Some guy who paints. Everybody check him out. He's an awesome dude. In fact, everybody check everybody out. So, couple of things. Firstly, I need to add a... No, not one of those. I need to add a window capture. Add existing. Is it that one? No, that one. Aha! It's over my face. Now you can see the behind the iron curtain. Right, we have... In fact, shall we just go to the other screen? Yeah, let's just do that. Hello. There we go. Oh no. Now I'm not gonna be able to see the... Hang on. Oh, and now you're seeing the stuff that I Google on a daily basis. Right, here we are then. I was figuring out whether or not Visage was something I wanted to do. Behold before you on the screen, there is a raffle live where you could win Horus the War Master himself. To celebrate the fact that Age of Darkness is here on Saturday, no less, we have a new raffle. Here it is. So, many of you will recall 2.5 years ago, Well, it was January 2 years ago. Yeah, 2.5 years ago. I painted Horus the War Master for the channel. And I did a video on it. And it was a really fun video to do. So now, I am raffling off my Horus the War Master. So you could be within a chance to win Horus himself. Yes. Fully painted on his scenic base and on his gaming base, so you can detach him and use him for your games of the Age of Darkness. For those of you who want to start a Sons of Horus army out there, this is perfect. If you want a cool little model to have as a centerpiece, this is also perfect. You could win Horus the War Master. There he is. The link is in the description. I will drop the link in the chat now as well. There you go. So, if you want to be within a chance to win Horus, make sure you get in on that raffle, because this is how we're going to fund the next thing. Because I said that once I got to 20k, I would do a Titan. Now, I would love to do this bad boy, but he is £1,127.50. So, we're going to do some Titan shopping today. Because we're going to paint a Titan, and we're going to do it all live on stream, together. It might be across 24 hours, it might not. It might be across a couple of streams. It definitely all be on live. Now, we've got a couple of options in the Titans, and I'm not, just to be clear, for those of you watching this on demand. And those of you watching currently right now, we're not talking about Adeptus Titanicus here, guys. No. I'm not going to paint a little Titan the size of my beard. I'm going to paint a Titan the size of my gut. That's what I want to do. And I'll paint it all with a hairy stick. And I will do it live in front of all of you. Not only will I do it live with a hairy stick, it will be done with contrast paint. We're talking about a contrast painted Titan here, guys. This is what we want to do. So, the question is, which Titan do we want to do? Do we want to do a Mars pattern Reaver Titan? Do we want to do a Mars pattern Warlord Titan? With the new contrast paint? Yeah, that would be something that would definitely be done. A Nemesis Titan? Is that, which is everybody's favourite? I think, actually, I can do a... Which is your favourite Titan? Add option. Add option. So let's do Warhound, Warlord, Reaver, Oh god. Warbringer, Nemesis, Titan. Ask your community. There you go. So we've got a poll. We've got a poll in there. Can you show which is which, please? Because I'm stupid. Okay, of course, Rez, you're not stupid, but I'm extremely hyped for the new paints, Alex. So this is the Reaver Titan. He is a pretty cool dude. He's at the midpoint, the middle-sized one. There's enough room to put a Titan Tech Priest in the roof. This is what it looks like in the old spinny view. I swear that's a completely different Titan to the one they've taken the pictures of. But, oh, excuse me. That's a different alternate colour scheme of it. I thought we'd disconnected for a moment there, but apparently we haven't. So, there we go. That's the Reaver. I think there's a size comparison here somewhere. Oh yeah, look. So there's the crew in the head. So that's the size comparison picture that they've got. I'll scroll down a little bit for you. So there's a Reaver, a Warhound, and I think that's a Centurion? I have no idea what that is down there. What is that meant to be? Oh, it's just a Dreadnought. There you go. So that's the Reaver Titan. This is the Warbringer Nemesis Titan. He's a bit... Oh lordy, he's a big boy. So he comes with Mars Alpha Pattern Nemesis Volcano Cannon. Apparently. Is this just the body only? This is confusing me. Do you get the whole thing? No, you can't. Have to buy weapons separately. Yeah, I thought so. Will you be trying to bring it to a game? The only game I think I could play with the Titan is Apocalypse. And you got to get a head and weapons. Right, there you go. All bits sold separately. Now this is, of course, the Warlord. Who's, for some reason, their product photography is really blurry. Not sure why. I love this picture for scale. Look at that solar auxiliary. It's so big. There we go. There's the Warlord Titan. We have... And then, of course... we have the Warhound, which is temporarily out of stock, but that's okay. Yeah, there you go. A different Warhound in the rotationary. The rotationary? The rotating bit. So there you go. Those are the options. Now, I think somebody... can you make it Chaos? Yes, you can make it Chaos. For some reason, they're not in here, though. So, the Chaos Warhound... it looks like this. So, there's the Chaos Warhound. And then there's a Chaos Reaver as well. Oh, for goodness sake. I think. Yeah, Chaos Reaver Titan. I really like the Chaos Reaver Titan. I think it looks dope. I don't know why they're all leaning forward quite as much as they are, but, you know. Look at that bad boy. So I believe the question was asked, what's the budget? Well, the budget is whatever this raffle is able to raise, and then some. So this raffle, as you can see, lasts for 21 days. What Titan is your favourite, though? Well, yeah, I like them all. Currently, the Nemesis Warbringer Nemesis Titan is winning at 41% of the vote. From 39 votes. The Warlord has got 31%, the Reaver's got 15%, and the Warhound has 13%. The weapons are always extra, yeah, as far as I knew. I was confused for a moment there because the Warbringer was telling me, hey, it's the whole thing. It's clearly not. I'm going to have to refresh this because the Forge World website is stupid. There's the version with the Quake cannon. Which is just mad. Look at that thing. As far as I know, the Warbringer is only slightly smaller than the Warlord Titan. What Titan is your favourite? My favourite is probably the Warhound. I really like the Warhound. I do love a Warlord Titan, though. I think the Reaver's probably my least favourite out of all of them. Just because he's a little too derp. Like, hello, Synthas. Tom Kennish, whoop whoop, much subscribers, big happiness. Also, thoughts on the new contrast paints, and will you be doing a this is what it looks like series? Yes, Tom, I will. I'll be doing it for all of the shades. I'll be doing it for all of the new contrast paints. I'll also probably go back over all of the old ones on the new white primer as well. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided quite how to do that. Hello, Mr. Gwatkin, and thank you very much for helping me hit 20k. All of you out there right now who are watching, you helped hit 20k. So yeah, the budget is whatever this raises. So like I said, the link is in the description. I've dropped the link. I'm going to drop the link into the chat again one more time, like that. There you go. Whatever this raises, and again, anything that we raise on YouTube. So for the next couple of streams, any super chats, any of the new memberships, any money that we raise will go towards the Titan Fund, and thus contribute towards the 24-hour Titan painting stream to celebrate 20k. We're not going to do all of that in a hot tub, I must just stress, but a paddling pool stream will happen. And then, because, you know, you guys have been talking about it for a while, and who am I to not give the people of YouTube what they want? So yeah, I will. Sorry to finish the stream of consciousness. I will be doing what it looks like series for all of the new contrast paints, all of the new shades. We'll do it over the new primer as well, White Scar. And we might do the new ones over... Well, we will definitely do the new ones over White Scar, Grey Seer, and Wraithbone. It's just whether or not it's worth doing the old ones over White Scar, Grey Seer, and Wraithbone again. I don't think it is. But then again, I've still got that old footage, I'm pretty sure. So I could just add it in, maybe. Somehow. But yes, I'm dead excited for the contrast paint. In fact, that reminds me, I need to write an email to Mr. James' workshop, actually, saying, hi, can I have them early? My name's Warhipster, I do contrast paint. Check me out. I will do that after the stream. I won't do it now. You know, it's not going to be riveting content watching me do this. Which one of the new contrasts appeal to you the most? Well, shall we have a look at them together, shall we, whilst we've got the browser open? Here we are, then. So, here's all the new ones. We can zoom in a bit more, I think. Oh, no, we can't. Tell James you have 20,000 subscribers. That's my intention, Debaconator. I emailed James when I had 10,000, and I was like, hey, man, I got 10,000. And he just didn't say anything. Didn't want to know. So, now I'm going to email him at 20,000 saying, look, I've doubled my audience, baby. Double the amount of eyes we'll be looking at your stuff. Gonna just pour a ton of contrast into a vat and dipping the Titan in it. No, sir. No. Eldar Titan not on the list. Well, I mean, if that's what the stream really wants, we could do an Eldar Titan. I think Eldar Titans are a bit lame. And it's not that... That's unfair. I mean, I really like the... what's it called? Let's just go Titans. I want to see all the Titans. So, like... This one is like... I don't know why it's dancing. Every single one of the pictures of the Eldar Titans look like they're dancing. We're at war, and it's so cool. We don't have our emotions because of Slanesh, but we are doing all this stuff like this, and whoa. Like, even, like this one. Go for a little bit of a moonwalking vibe. I also love the idea of doing a Revenant Titan. I love that they have to put this rod in here. Imagine trying to glue that one to a base just on that one foot. Oh man. The Phantom's the one that's bigger, right? So many pictures. Look at all that empty space. Look at that. Blimey. Let's go back to home. Oh, no. No, not Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Titans. I mean, the Tyranids one isn't much better. The Hierophant Bio-Titan. Which is cool. Don't get me wrong. Why not all of them? Well, I don't have the money for all of them, Alex Logan. Steve. Yes, they do need those towels. Instantly demonetized. I want to see the tower one. I can show you the tower one. Apparently the tower one isn't here. Okay. Interesting. Is it just not a tower anymore? A Titan. There's this Taunar's supremacy. They don't even have a... Show me a picture of the Taunar with its guns on it. What are you doing, Forge World? What is wrong with you? Am I going to have to click on it? Alright, there we go. I don't understand. I don't understand why you would sell... Why would you do the thing for the Warlord Titan that they do? All of the Imperial Titans and not do it here? What is this? Hey man, check me out. Do they even get a... No, they don't even get a rotating photo. It just looks so stupid. Oh, but look, easy holes for magnetization. Ergonomics. To answer your question, Mr. Birdie, we've got these colours open. So, the colour I'm sorry, my brain is all scattergun. I'm just so happy today. 20,000 of you are subscribed to Warhipster. 20,000. That was my goal for the year, to reach 20,000. We're in June. Can we get to 30,000 by the end of the year? I don't know, but maybe we will. Who knows? Anyway, of the new contrast paints, the ones I am really, really excited for are all of them, which is not surprising. But I am really, really, really excited for the new spray for White Scar, because I think this answers a lot of those questions people have of, does it work over white? Yes, it does. My favourite one, I think Philip has already called it, is the, where is it? Oh, come on now. Luxion Purple. There it is. So, Luxion Purple bridges the gap between Shaiish Purple and Magos Purple. If you look carefully at all of like the Slanesh stuff, for example, all of their robes and stuff are painted with that tone. And in all my videos, I've had to mix paints to get there. No more! Luxion Purple is the one. Dreadful Visage as well is fantastic. Because you know all of that kind of mixing of Magos Purple and Apothecary White? No more. You've got Dreadful Visage. One I was really, really excited for is Eldari Emerald as well, because that's your Sons of Horus scheme right there. Imperial Fist, I think, looks amazing. It's not quite as deep and orange, which means it's like that proper bright yellow, which means any of those classic miniatures that are like super yellow, Imperial Fist's your guy. I really love Magmadroth Flame because it is an orange. I like Baal Red. I don't think it's as good as Blood Angels Red currently, to my eyes at least, for Blood Angels, because Blood Angels do have a slightly brownier colour, at least is my opinion. I really like Doomfire Magenta. I think Karandras Green looks amazing. Bad Moon Yellow, yep, I'm so on board for it. Briar Queen Chill looks fantastic for all of your Nighthaunt needs. Pilar Glacier, again, fantastic. Gut Ripper Flesh. Don't have to do any of those mixes anymore for your Gut Rippers. Mantis Warriors Green, same. Storm Fiend looks like a great colour. Celestium Blue looks fantastic. Now, Garagax Sewer, or however you're supposed to say that, I think looks amazing. Because that's just all the rust right there you'll ever need. That over Runelord Brass is going to look absolute chef's kiss right there. Black Legion I think looks really interesting. It's definitely got a brown finish to it. So this you could currently achieve if you use one of my mixes, which is Wildwood and then doing Black Templar over it. So I'm really interested to see how this comes out just on its own. Rattling Grime looks very, very cool as well. Leviathan Purple, I don't see much of a difference between that and Shyish Purple, but again, I haven't got it in my hands. This colour right here is gorgeous. I love Sigvald Burgundy. I could use that on so many things, like the Skaven Deathmaster, for example, over his hood. The shades I'm really interested in. Soulblight Grey looks awesome for doing like just pale off-white stuff. It looks fantastic. Croak Green is nice. I really like Mortarian Grime as well. Tyran Blue is interesting. I don't really know what you would use that for other than for, I guess, shading stuff like Ultramarines. But again, we'll see when we get it. Berserker Bloodshade, again, nice. This I would probably use on my Sylvaneth for their skin instead of the mix of Blood Angels Red and Apothecary White, which is just really good. But yeah, there you go. I'm super excited for all of these, and I do need to send a note to Mr. James Workshop about getting these early, because I think you're right, 30k subscribers would be quite good if we could get these nice and early so I can drop a lot of content about the contrast paints on the channel that advocates for contrast paints. I'm hoping Leviathan Purple is not nearly as dark as Shyish. Yeah, I don't think it will be. It looks a lot like... I am 500% zoomed in. It's not going in any closer. I think it's going to be at slightly... I think it's closer to Xerius. So because I always look at these things right through a lens of what are they similar to. Leviathan Purple looks closer to Xerius Purple. Shyish Purple is supposed to be Nagaroth Night. Luxion Purple, I think, is closer to something like Genestealer Purple, but a bit bluer. What one? I don't think I have a good example of it here on my thing, but I wonder if any of them might replace some of the good old enamels. Who knows? Storm Fiend at Kevitha, I think, is just really, really cool. I have an idea on what to use that on. Kataro. That's a perfect paint for him. I had a mix in mind for this, but I'm like... Stormfiend. That right there. That'll be perfect. I'm hoping Burgundy can be used for 1k Sun's cloaks, as painting cloaks is my bane. Yeah, Andrew, definitely. So, like, usually how I attain this colour now, and mine's a lot deeper, is to do Shaiish purple and then do Volupus pink over the top, because you don't really have a good Burgundy in the contrast paint range. I wish they would show some of these over metallic. Well, John, keep an eye on Warhipster, because we will do... In fact, that is a point, isn't it, actually? Because I did what it looks like metallic as well. So I will have to do it over the metallic sprays. Over Retributor Armour, Lead Belcher, and Runelord Brass. I need to buy some bases. Guys, enter the raffle, so I can afford to buy bases to do all this content for you. Again, the link is in the description. I will drop the link for a third time in the chat. In case you want to have a go on it. Can you think of anything specific that you'd use Briarchill one on? I'm interested in how to use it for my Night Haunt. Yes. Where is Briarchill? Where are you, Briarchill? Yeah, so I think Briarchill right there, Briar Queen Chill, if you use that over, you know, like the bottom half of the Mirmorn Banshees, be perfect for that. You could use it, I think, on maybe not. In fact, I'll tell you what. Soulblight Grey, right there. That's Lady Olinda. Prove me wrong. Soulblight Grey over her white. Soulblight Grey is Lady Olinda right there. Smash that over the white. Lady Olinda's 90% done. But yes, Briar Queen Chill. For sure, I would use it over Mirmorn Banshees over their skirts. I probably, if I had it, would have used it over Ulrak the Drowner's the blue parts of those ghosts. Spirit Hosts, I would use Briar Queen Chill on. You're going to see it a lot as an Apothecary White replacement. Nah, for sure. Oh, Ross, thank you so much for the 10. That's very kind of you. Always happy to help with the bases. That's awesome of you. We will get some of those in. 25 times 6 different primers equals 150 bases, not including the old ones over white. Yeah, so it would be 150, and then I need 100 and... How many are there? 34. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28... 32. No, that's not right. There are 34. Yeah, so it'll be 184 bases. 184 25mm bases I'm going to have to get my hands on. I'm going to love the new set of this is what they look like and comparing them to what we already have. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. The new ones will be filmed in 4K as well. Because we can do that now. Should we go and look at... This is fun. This is fun just looking at the internet with all of you. Okay, so... Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I just hope those yellows pop. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. I think they're going to. I think Imperial Fist is going to look like golden yellow. I'm going to show you golden yellow Games Workshop. Does anyone remember? Let's see if there's a picture. So that's golden yellow. That's the original swatch. This is the yellow that I remember. There it is. In all its glory. So I think it's going to come like... I think it's going to come like that. But like... Oh, Kaz, thank you very much for the 5. That's very, very kind of you. New colours. New colours indeed. If there was anyone I would want to review these new paints, it's you. I will definitely review them. Will I review them early? Not at the moment. So on the day of release, sure. Whenever that is. But I will email Mr. Games Workshop. I would do that on the stream with you, all of you, but I think if the 71 of us, the 70 or so people of us that are here present wrote that email together, it might come out a bit wrong. Right, Nighthaunt, here we go. Okay, so looking in depth, right, there we go. Let's look at Lady Ollander. Right, so there's Lady Ollander, and here's the new paints. So let's look at Pilar Glacier. So to do Lady Ollander, I would do Soulblight all over, and then I would use some of the Pilar Glacier or the Briar Queen Chill to blend into those bottom areas just down there. Like that. And then she's done. Will we see a Warhipster plays on the new machine? What do you mean? As in a Warhipster plays games on the new machine? We can play a game on the new machine. What's your opinion of underpainting black/white gradients and putting contrast over that versus contrast, base coating and highlighting up? Okay. There's 2 minutes left in the poll, guys, if you want to vote on what your favourite Titan is. The Warlord has gone ahead, for all you Nemesis fans out there. Maybe you can do a raffle/giveaway for the bases afterwards if anyone's interested in them. A moment in Warhipster history. Oh, we could do that. I would be giving away it's a lot of bases. Like there's like 120 in a box over there. I've still got the old ones. In fact, that's how I could do the new, do the old paints over the new primer, then compare it with the other three. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, I still remember all those old colours. Bleach Bone, Goblin Green, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's all the good stuff, right? So, like, there we go. That's Lady Ollander. I mean, so on the Ethereal Core, we've got Dreadblade Harrows and stuff like that. This kind of area, as it stands right now, you would have to thin down something like Pterodon Turquoise quite a lot to be able to get this sort of colour in here. I don't know if you can see my cursor pointing at it, like right there in the middle of the of that sort of greeny ghosty bit. But if we look at the new colours, you can use some Gut Ripper Flesh. You could use some Striking Scorpion Green, thinned down just a little bit. You could use Eldari Emerald. Eldari Emerald. Man, there's so many applications for that in the Nighthaunt range. Both thinned down and in its normal. Like, you see this yellowness on the side of that guy on the far right? All this kind of thing. Craven Throne Guard, right there. Like, I know Nighthaunt Gloom is sort of proto-contrast, but, you know, there's definitely, like, if you were going to do that, you could use Storm Fiend thinned down and blended out. They said July. Yeah, it'll be the July release, because it'll be the new... it'll be the summer release, as it were. There's always a big thing in the summer. Now, this guy, right here, the Black Coach. Are there any close-up pictures of this? No. I'd have to zoom in. Right, we're zooming in again! Hooray! Oh, no. Hang on. Glitching out all over the place. There we go. So, that wood right there, again, the mix I would do for it, Would be Black Templar and Cygor Brown, actually, for that one. But with Black Legion, you don't have to. You can just do Black Legion all over it. Dry brush it with Carrick Stone, my new favourite dry brush. Which I say every time. Like, this stuff around here, I mean, that's all kind of... You could do that now quite easily with, like, Pterodon Turquoise and Leviathan Blue. Do you reckon you could use Eldari Emerald over Grey to do Sons of Horus since it looks too bright as it is? No, yeah, that is exactly right. So Eldari Emerald over Grey Seer is Sons of Horus. It just 100% is. If you wanted it to be a little colder, you could use Croxagore Scales. But this is my... So my plan, guys, is I've got a lot of Heresy content that I want to do for you. I want to do a Mark 6 Marine in all of the 18 Legions. But I need to wait for these paints to come out, because I don't want to do a Sons of Horus video that's like mix 2 parts Pterodon Turquoise and 1 part Achillean Green with a bit of contrast medium in, when I can just use Eldari Emerald. Which is why I'd love to get those paints nice and early. Because then I can get that content made. And I can get it made super quick for all of you, so you can dive into your Age of Darkness boxes knowing that you have a Warhipster tutorial ready to go. I'll say no more. Luxion Purple for Emperor's Children, for example. For those interested in pre-heresy Space Wolves, it's still Basilicanum Grey. It is a wonderful time to be alive. I completely agree with you, Philip. Alright, we're going to end the poll now. So the winner was the Warlord Titan. So, if you want to see a Warlord Titan, there you go. Well, you can start with Alpha Legion. You have the colours for that. Yeah, no, Alpha Legion... but again, Croxagore Scales looks perfect for Alpha Legion. Talasar Blue is just as good over a silver. But, yeah, Alpha Legion. World Eaters... yeah, from the new range, Celestium Blue on their shoulder pads. And the white, arguably, should be Soulblight Grey. Or Apothecary White, it doesn't really matter. Word Bearers, Sigvald Burgundy, right there. Perfect for that. Funny you should mention Dark Heresy. All these colours are just made for them. You think? Coincidence? Definitely not. Yeah, I mean, World Eaters you could easily do now with white. Celestium Blue looks very good for it, but you could easily just put Talasar Blue over those shoulder pads. Warbringer would be pretty cool. A Warbringer would be pretty cool. Like I said earlier, I've said it a couple of times in the last 45 minutes. Make sure to enter this raffle to win Horus the War Master. Have we sold any tickets? We've sold 8 tickets. Make sure to enter this raffle to win Horus the War Master to fund the Titan. And you will be part of Warhipster history right there. It runs for 20 more days, so the announcement will be automatic at 9 PM on the 6th of July. But there you go. There you go. I'm so hype. I am so very, very hype. Can you believe we right here have 20,000 subscribers on the channel? It's insane. It's insane. Alpha Legion is Achillean Green over Griff Charger Undercoat, though. I've not thought of that. That sounds very interesting. Let me look at some Alpha Legion. Alpha... Oh my goodness me, I can't spell. I need a Forge World model. There we go. So there's your Alpha Legion. What do they say to do it now? Brilliant Blue. So they say Thousand Suns Blue. Achillean green is completely spot on then. That's clearly a metallic-y one though, so I'd probably actually paint them Iron Hands steel and then do Achillean green over it, and then jobs are good and Alpha Legion are done. That's probably how I would do it. Well, do it Iron Hand steel, wash it with Griff Charger grey, and then do like a thinned down Achillean green over the top of the thing. Hello.
Hello.
Guys. Alice is here. Hang on. Alice is here, everybody. What is this?
Happy 20k. Make a wish.
Make a wish?
Don't wish for more 20k.
Oh my goodness. Hang on, let's get the chat up.
Yes, everybody cheer.
Hip hip.
Hey!
Hip hip.
Hey!
Hip hip.
Hey!
I'm not supposed to hip hip my own
Are you not?
cheers.
There's only two of us.
You're supposed to do it, and then everybody over there is supposed to do it. They're saying hello.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Lean in.
Oh,
People
but-
can't see you.
Fire. Hi. Oh, am I still not...
No, you are. You are. You're just looking at the preview, which is a few seconds behind. There you are.
I get very confused by this technology. Got to blow them out.
What should we wish for, guys?
We've got...
For he's a judge. See? Look, they're doing it. How did the fire start? We didn't start the fire.
Alice might start the fire.
Alice might start the fire. We're not going... No. Don't get demonetized. Alright. I'm going to make a wish, guys.
Hey!
Contrast to arrive for you early.
Can you imagine if I'd done that? That'd be so much better than a tiny cake.
What if you brought up a bag of new contrast paints? Hey, Josh, look what arrived for me.
They're for you.
Alice! I wanted them! How did you get them early?
Do you want this?
I do.
I didn't bring anything to eat it with. I just...
I need something to eat it with.
One moment.
I can't... I'm not gonna, like, just smush my face into it.
Hold your cake like that.
Hold my cake. Alright, I'm holding my cake. That's very cute of her. Down in one. Down it, Fresher. See that off. Citadel texture tool. Philip Eagle says to use a texture tool.
Oh, it'll take you a while.
I'll be eating cake for the next 4 hours.
Maybe a fork.
Well, smush your face into it. Something to eat with? Your hands. Insta 30k views. If I just... Here's how the Warhipster eats cake. Alice needs to smash it in your face.
I'm not going to do that.
Face smush for super chats. Well, Alice,
It's a slippery slope doing things to your body.
I don't know if you know, but we are on YouTube. We are live on YouTube.
Yeah.
And when people promise super chats for a face smush, because we are performers, you have to smush this into my face now.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You really want me to do that?
Not too hard. just hang on. Let me just. Are you ready? This is for you, Mr. Boob. Hang on. Just move my glasses out of the way. Hang on. Come on. Unleash your rage that you have.
What's the angle to go at? Surprisingly, I've never done this before.
Just like aim.
Take that bit of chocolate off the top.
That bit.
Get you in the eye. Cause a nasty accident.
Oh yeah, and I need that for making videos.
Exactly. It's a very firm cake.
That's a very, very firm cake.
You've got a lovely dent of your nose in it, though. I can try again if you like.
No, we've done a face smush now.
Done a face smush. And we just sit back and watch the dollars roll in.
I actually, now we can't have the glasses on, I can't read the chat, so you're going to have to read it for me.
They're all saying we should do it again.
We should do it again?
Yeah. Nope.
New casting material. Now we can recast the nose as much as you want. That's true. Yeah, you could just like put some green stuff in that and you can make Warhipster noses.
That is my plan. Has been all along. Would you like a napkin or something? Got some paper towel.
I was surprised at how firm that chocolate cake was.
It didn't really occur to me. It's been in the fridge since I got home.
And I didn't even spot it.
Nope.
This looks so sad now.
Well, enjoy.
Oh, we've got some super chats.
Well, there you go.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Boo. Yes, I will fulfill the promise, even though I didn't make it. Thank you, Kaz. That's very kind of you.
Totally
Shall I eat this now?
If you like. Still got a little bit of a...
Take a good run up, is what they're saying. Have another go.
Is that where I went wrong?
You didn't take a good enough run up. Where have I still got it?
Can you imagine if I like broke your nose? No, it's coming.
No. Can I imagine if you broke my
Like,
nose?
if I just sort of poof.
That nearly broke his nose, is what they're saying. You did actually cut the airflow off. I couldn't. Air was not passing.
Brief moment where you just suffocating
I thought this was literally death by chocolate.
Yeah, but what a way to go.
What, being smushed to death with a chocolate cake on your 20k subscriber celebration video? There's a pretty good way. Chewy, thank you very much for the 5. Affirm for... Oh god, it's going everywhere. It's losing structural integrity after the smush. You do like a bit.
Not really, it's been all over your face.
Come here.
No, I don't want you to smush it in my face.
I'm not going to smush it in your face. Okay. I promise. So how did Josh die? It's nice to be part of a happy Warhammer community. Yeah. Isn't it just the best?
Yeah.
Come here. Have a bit of this cake.
Okay, have a bit of cake. I got you.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's good.
Get real close to it.
Give it a little sniff.
Give it a little sniff. What do you think of that?
Lovely.
Go on.
Nope.
What do you think of that?
No. No.
Daniel Baxter, thank you very much for the 2. Well played, Alice, says Red. The only way you could have improved this is if this was a cream pie.
Well, I'd see. When I was in the shop earlier, it did not occur to me that I'd have to buy your cake based on how well it would go into your face at speed.
So you're not thinking like a YouTuber?
No.
That's your problem.
That's why you've got the 20k.
That's why I'm the YouTuber and you're the cake buyer.
I'm the cake buyer.
There's 2 different kinds of people in this house.
Yeah, the traditional gender roles.
The It's not cream pie. Oh, I've just realised what I said. Sorry, Raz.
Yeah. Raz is there.
You can't say those 2 words with Raz being around.
That's true.
Did you want a little bit more cake?
No, it's all yours.
I can't eat all of this.
Share it with the people.
Does anybody at home want some cake? Would you like some of this delicious cake? Look at that. Glorious 4K cake. 4 cake.
No, if you really wanted to, we can just sort of... No? No, we're not going to do that. There is a 0 in your hair, though.
Can you not leave a candle in my hair, please?
It's not lit. Come on now. Bye.
Yes, but knowing my luck, somehow it will.
Somehow set fire.
Some ASMR for more super chat, maybe for your OnlyFans. Is that what you want? You want me to eat cake really close to the mic? I don't think anyone wants that, do they? Oh my goodness me. 20 cake. Tastes delicious. I don't know if I thanked you yet, Daniel. Daniel, thank you very much for the 2. Oh my goodness me. Yum, 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 yum. Cake, cake, cake. Oh, God. So, based on the votes, you guys want to see a Warlord Titan get painted on stream. And I understand that. So, in order to do that, we need that raffle to do well. So tell your friends that Warhipster is going to be painting a Warlord Titan. Or, excuse me, if he can raise the funds for it by raffling off Horus and getting cake smushed into his face. Cake eating ASMR, do it. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Could you use the cake as an alternate base for Horus? We could. I could detach him from his base and put him on the cake. Random question, where did you get your glasses? Specsavers. They're nothing particularly special. Somehow being on my forehead, they've got cake on them. Even though they avoided the smushing. I can't see anything when I do that. Well, we've got a 50-50 vote. Cake ASMR has gone to 67. No's on 33. Have to paint a Terrorgeist for my bro. Didn't want to use this. Want the skin as dark as box art. Rather rotting flesh like Rakarth flesh, Druki Violet, Rakarth flesh, Pallid Witch flesh. How to go with contrast. So, I have in the past used a really thinned down Wildwood to do a Rakarth flesh style. So if you do 6 parts contrast medium to 1 part Wildwood, you get this really nice Rakarth flesh that's shaded already. Then if you just highlight it with Pallid Witch flesh, it looks absolutely spot on. If you then use like little bits of like Magos purple here or there to add some like inflammation or rotting, it would really work. Did you see what Johnny Bairstow did? I did not. What did Johnny Bairstow do, Rez? What's Johnny Bairstow up to now? Oh. My goodness me. We've been live for an hour and we've done no hobby on this live hobby hangout. I wondered why it was so quiet. Put my tunes back on. He hit England's second fastest Test 100. Did win a Graham. Was brutal. That's awesome. The thing to do, Synthas, is to go and check out my Cursed City videos. Because there's a lot of rotting flesh and stuff that goes on in that. There's a bunch of things and techniques and recipes that you could use. I don't know if I still have the playlist, but I can quickly make the playlist for you now, in fact. Should I just do that? Playlists. Oh, in fact, the Grand Alliance Death pretty much has all of it. Everything you could possibly need. Yeah. I want to share this playlist. If you go to youtube.com/Warhipster, look at the playlists and look for the Warhipster Paints Grand Alliance Death. There's 13 videos in there with a bunch of techniques for doing that kind of thing. But 6-to-1 Wildwood, contrast medium to Wildwood, will give you Rakarth flesh, essentially. Like shaded Rakarth flesh. It won't be purple, but... Did you ever play Blackstone Fortress? I did play Blackstone Fortress. I really enjoyed Blackstone Fortress. I've painted that set 4 times. and none of them were for me. But I played it a couple of times. I thought it was really fun. Cursed City is really, really fun. I really enjoyed Shadows over Hammerhall and what was the first one called? Silver Tower. That's not the first one I know, but since I've been conscious of such games, I really enjoyed all of those. All the Warhammer Quest ones I've always had a good time with. What was his stats, Rez, to hit England's fastest Test 100? Was it like 100 off of like 60 balls? A 100 off 77. That's really good. That's like 14 overs. If he was on strike for every single ball, which I'm sure he wasn't, but 77 balls, that's ridiculous. What have I walked into? It depends at what point you've joined the stream, Adam. I'm assuming you're going to get any Cursed City expansions. Well, that all depends on the person who I painted the set for his birthday / wedding present. If he wants the Cursed City stuff doing, I will do it for him. As it stands right now, I probably won't do them for me. They'll all be for him. He just needs to get married a bunch more times. And have a bunch more birthdays. Or other things. Like if he has a baby, or a new puppy, or I don't know. Something worth celebrating. The cake poll has given me 2016 flashbacks. Well, it's a dead heat on the poll. It's 50-50. We're celebrating 20k, Adam, and Alice has surprised me with a cake. I still have about a third of it left. This cake was smushed into my face. If you rewind like 10 minutes, you'll see it. Hardly worth it if he has a baby. Won't have time to enjoy. Yes, he'll be too busy being a medical marvel because he had a baby. Are you not sad to give away such a beautiful model like Horus? Not really, Torrix. He has been sat on my shelf since 2019. And I love him. He was the first Primarch video that we did on the channel, and he was like the 5th ever video that we did on the channel. But I would rather somebody out there gets to play with him and use him for Sons of Horus. Because I feel like at this point now, with the Age of Darkness coming out, that Horus will get to lead some Sons of Horus into battle on the tabletop, which is, you know, all he ever wanted. And I can always get another one if I want to. Sanguinius I will never give away because I will use him forever and ever, was part of my Blood Angels. And my inevitable Blood Angels Heresy army. I gotta enter this draw, given I'm definitely not doing Sons of Horus for Horus Heresy. Well, Adam, I will drop the link in the chat one more time for easy access. Okay, well, I'll give the poll 2 more minutes, and we'll see where we're at. If it's a 50-50, it's a no. That's why I'm saving some cake for 1 or 2 ASMR style bites. Going to have to call it for tonight, I'm afraid. Congrats again on 20k, Josh. Onwards to 30k. Have a great evening, all. Catch you soon. Catch you soon, indeed, Russ. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for the super chat. That was very, very kind of you. We do have many bases to buy. Interesting topic. Why Blood Angels? Well, if you look in the cabinet behind me. Three shelves of my cabinet are devoted to the Blood Angels. Sanguinius isn't in here because he's over there, because he was being photographed. I need to put him back in the cabinet. Blood Angels are my favourite legion, because Sanguinius is my favourite Primarch. Sanguinius is my favourite Primarch because ultimately it comes down to the noble self-sacrifice and all that kind of stuff. He is so integral to the future and current standing of the Imperium, the fact that it still exists. As far as we know, we don't know what happens actually in that duel room. It might go horribly wrong and he suddenly becomes a really rubbish part of the thing. But his story I find so compelling. The idea that his death has been foretold for so long for himself, that he has seen it. He's foreseen what will happen to him. And he still puts duty before dishonour. And so, knowing what will happen, he does not shirk that responsibility. He does not turn away from his fate. He still goes anyway. And it's that love that he has for the idea of Imperium, but also that trust that he has in his sons, that they can overcome the problems that he knows they will face as well. Because he foresees the Blood Angels as they are now. He foresees the Black Rage and the Red Thirst becoming the problem that it does become. And yet his belief in his sons is so strong that he knows that he has to do this. So he goes. And it's just fantastic. Daniel, the things I need are these bad boys. Oh, come on. Sector Mechanicus, or Sector Imperialis. This tin has some 32s. Yeah, so you get 60 in these. So I have in my possession 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 30, 45, 48. So I've got 48, so I only need to buy 3 boxes of this. Yeah, the patterned ones, just so you see what the contrast effect does. If I was to do it over plain 25 mils, I could do that in like half an hour. I've probably got enough for that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go. The Knight of Zen, thank you very much for the Warlord Fund. Congratulations on 20k. Looking forward to the next milestone. I don't know how we're going to top a Warlord, but we will. An entire realm of battle painted with contrast. Okay. A manta. Yeah, yeah, I guess a manta. How I painted Alice and I's new coffee table with contrast paint. The Tau Manta. I guess logically after a Titan... Well, it depends on what Titan we can afford once this raffle draw is over, right? If we get a Warhound Titan from this, and we get 30... And we get to 30k subscribers, let's say this year, then we'll have to do a Reaver. And then we'll have to do a Warlord. And then we'll have to do a Tau Manta. You're not late, Matthias. You are never late. Okay. Didn't you buy an airbrush a time ago? How did it go? Yeah, I bought an airbrush. It's down there. I haven't really used it since I did that stream, but I will. I'm just getting round to it. I'm just trying to think of something that I actually want to use it for. Oh, the music's concluded. I guess that's perfect for doing cake eating ASMR. Things I do for all of you. Alright. I'm going to do it once. Okay. Alright. So I guess part of it, I suppose, is cutting of the cake, isn't it? So I don't know how effective this is going to be. Okay. Right, it finished dead heat. What's ASMR? I don't know what it stands for. I just know it's like super close-up sound. So like that kind of thing. So it's basically me eating cake very close to the mic, and somehow people will enjoy that. Hang on. Audio sensory meridian response. There you go. Right. So, hang on. I'll turn the mic volume up as well. So, I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how effective this is going to be. I have to get really close for this. It's going to be really complicated. There you go. I hope that was as fun for everyone. I came in on a wrong moment. Yes, you definitely did. Okay. Let's get some music back on the go, shall we? What's everyone in the mood for? What do you guys want to listen to? Not bands, sadly. That would be me who left the Gellerfield down, Adam, on the account of the Chaos Nights that have been done. You want to listen to some rock? I love you, Josh, but Amaranth, you ain't. How dare you? My buster's just as big as Amaranth. I'm offended. I'm shocked and offended. Rock, funk, something funky, space jazz. Space jazz? Okay. Let's see if there is such a thing as space jazz. Alright. Space jazz. We've got some stuff that has space in the title and is labelled as jazz. So maybe that's a space jazz. Let's see what Space for Two sounds like. Welcome to 10 Forward. If a trombone comes in, this is just full-on Commander Riker playing at 10 Forward. I'm going to finish this cake. We really need to revisit that ASMR stuff. No, we don't. Should I make an ASMR painting video? I know what you're going to say to me, Commander. You're going to tell me something about how beautiful my eyes are. Well, I wouldn't put it quite like that. Do you know what my favourite thing in TNG is? Is how they never describe anything as sexy. They always just say, yes, I find you quite attractive. I'm like, just say sexy, please. You sounded more like Worf. Worf is hands down my favourite character in TNG. Klingon advice. I genuinely think there is space on the internet to do a video series just called Klingon style advice. It's just my favourite whenever someone goes to Worf with a problem and he's like, in Klingon custom, it is customary to bring a blade to a wedding. And it's like, oh my. And it also makes me laugh in TNG how literally every time he gives a tactical solution, they ignore him, and then it turns out that's what they have to do towards the end anyway. I wholeheartedly recommend going back and watching TNG. Yes, Adam. Yes. I am not a married man. There we go. Cake devoured. Thank you so much, Alice, if you're still watching. For my 20k cake. For my 20k le cac. Oh my goodness me. Oh. I haven't eaten that much cake in one sitting in a while. Thank you very much, Gerald. Yeah, it was a shame that he replaced Tasha, but I kind of like what they did with her character going forward. The one that made me laugh was what was the name of the doctor who took over for a season? I can't remember her name. Dr. Pulaski, who just was there because they fell out with, well, one of the producers fell out with Crusher. What's her name? The actress, can't remember. Pulaski, there, yeah. Essentially, Worf was Batman. Recommend we fire phasers. No, Mr. Worf. Transport them aboard and give them a massage. They do not wish for massages, sir. Gates McFadden. There you go. Yeah. And it's just disappeared after a season. Gates McFadden was back. It was just very odd. Well, it's a product of its time, right? But, it is so... I watched there was a video the other day that cropped up in my recommended videos of all the times Worf gets ignored. It's just constantly. It's just like, recommend we do this. No. Oh, we're going to have to do this eventually. Love the Doctor in Voyager, the Hollow guy. Can't remember his name though. The actor or the character? Because the character was just called Doctor. He didn't have a name until he chose it in the last episode in Endgame, when they finally made it back. Well, I mean, that's going to be the next question I'll ask everybody at home, all the Trek fans out there. Who's your favourite? Which is your favourite series? Not best, because that's an argument I can't be asked to have, but which is your favourite series? Shane likes DS9. DS9? DS9! Interesting. Lots of votes for DS9. The original series. Got a vote for Voyager. No votes for TNG. Spoiler alert, my favourite was TNG. Enterprise. Get out. I'm joking, don't leave. Get out. One moment, guys. I'm gonna grab a night because I've got a night base that I need to work on. Because it doesn't count as a live hobby hangout if I don't do any hobby. Hey, look at this. Look at these lovely Chaos Knights. You'll remember, of course, this Knight Carnivore from our stream last week. Since then, some progress has been made on the Knights. So we've got a video coming for this guy. We've got a video coming, which I'm currently in the process of filming, for this guy. That's where we're at with the Chaos Knights. Don't they look fantastic? This is the base we're going to work on. Yeah, I think you have to get Paramount Plus to watch Strange New Worlds. I quite liked Discovery. How are you able to paint everything without sub-assemblies? I've been doing it all my life, Tolrex. I mean, these are technically in sub-assemblies. I have to warn you. And we don't need that on anymore. So, with the Knights, the sub-assembly that they get painted in is that. So all the legs get done. And then the body. On the Knight, the Havoc launcher is left separate because you can just clip it in. And on these ones, they did magnetize them in the end. I haven't unfortunately filmed a video for that yet. I will do when I build my last war dog. But as it stands, these ones have just been done like as they are. It's very simple. Matthias. That doesn't count. Sorry, Telrix. Thank you so much for hanging out, Mr. Gwatkin. And thank you again for your congratulations on 20k. You are an absolute boss demon. It's like a boss man. How long did it take to paint the big boy? Oh my goodness. It's the longest model it's taken me in a while. Would you like an up close on the overhead? Let's do it. Here he is. So, there we go. Thank you so much, Emily. It's been a long, hard road. Look at that banner. It's all freehand. So is that there on the thing. Yeah, Mr. Abominant. So this has been filmed, as I said. So I need to finish this base. Are you getting into the Horus heresy? Who says I wasn't? Already? I may well already have been. Right, I need some grace here. Where is it? So. I am particularly repulsed by the stuff on his thigh armor. Which one? On this guy? Or on the big one? On the big knee. Oh, what, like down there? Yeah, we've done a lot of cool weathering on this one. I've got lots of cool stuff to show you in that video. Right. I'm just going to quickly add some grace here over these skulls that I added as an afterthought to make the bases a little bit more interesting. We're going to have to do 2 layers of this because we're priming basically here. Now I wait for that to dry. Good night, Rock Golem. Steve, we'll have to do it at a different time. I can't do it live. I can't close mic these paints like this. I'd have to get the other microphone from over there. The paint's sloshing. Warhipster paints after dark. That horrible noise of a shook paint. Have you dried enough? No, not really. But we'll add a little bit of grey cere in there into my thinned down pile. Bases in it. Now we wait for it to dry. Yeah, I just use a brush, Shane. It's literally like brushful, wash in between. So I don't contaminate my paint pots. You could argue that a better way to do it would be to use pipettes, so it's 100% accurate every single time, but mild differences in the mix, you're generally okay. It doesn't have to be a perfect. That's why I always say a roughly when I say we're going to do a roughly 6-to-1 mix, just because it doesn't have to be an exact science every single time, and the differences are mild at best. Okay, we've run out of music again. I'm going to select at random. We're going to go there, and we're going to go there. Do you work the contrast in a wet palette? Nope, I do not. I use a dry palette. The best way of doing it, Shane, is have a brush that you use for mixing. So I've got a medium layer brush that I use for pretty much all my mixing. Where is it? Is it that one? No. That one. There it is. So this is just a brush that I have that's now spare that I don't use for any painting. I just use literally using it for mixing. So it's the same mix every single time. No, Matthias, I just use a normal palette because I don't like water getting into my contrast paints too often. Sometimes you can use water to thin down contrast paint, but I generally don't like doing it because it corrupts. It can corrupt the contrast paint, which is why I generally do everything with a dry palette or just a piece of palette paper from Games Workshop. In fact, I need to get a new palette pad because this one's nearly out. I could just start applying the skeleton horde here, I think. Oh, yeah, just palette paper from Games Workshop. So next up, we use Skeleton Horde. And this just gets whacked all over our base.
She give me reverse, she be on her knees. Do it so good, I be curling my feet. Best thing about her is all of the greed. She don't be stopping, she get what she needs. Top of my honey, better be cautious. Look at her funny. We're gonna brawl, do it 100. I'm bringing the chalk, and for my next number, I'm getting applause. I can get mine, you can get yours. Baby, gon' smile when I take care of the problem. I'll be just fine. How about y'all? Baby, gon' smile, and to me that is all. There ain't no wall that can be solved with a massage, babe. So what you calling for job, all day, yeah. Cutting her close, know how it goes, keeping it suave. Tingle champagne all night. So generous, can't describe what I feel. Pinching myself, trying to prove that it's real. She's old and pretty, too pretty for thieves. Keeping it private, saying no cheese. Aching my tummy, she make it stop. Water is muddy, clearing it off. 101 honey, she earn on the clock. And making the yummy, she do it on top. I can get mine, you can get yours. Baby, gonna smile when I take care of the problem. I'll be just fine. How about y'all? Baby, gon' smile and tell me that it's all. There ain't a bowl that can be solved with a massage, babe. So what you calling for job, all day, yeah. Calling her close, know how it goes, keeping it suave. Tingle champagne, all day. She give me river.
Lovely stuff. Can you show us? Can't believe it. Do the paints not go dry very quick? They do. Let me show you my... I'll show you the piece of palette paper that I'm currently working on. It's pretty horrible. So this is the one that I'm currently working on. That's the grey seer that I just used, and it's still wet, as you can see. It gets worse during the summer, sure. Just got some gunk to clean off of this brush. A moment. No, Philip. It'll be darker because I've done it over Armageddon dust. So that's how it should come out on those bones over grey seer. But because it's done over Armageddon dust, it comes out really dark. It started from a yellow base, basically. Even the bones are darker. Oh. You've probably got a good batch, to be honest. Like, Skeleton Horde is one of those ones where, like, I mean, the more you eat... this is a half full pot now. I'm going to need to get a new one of those very soon, because it's a paint I use quite a lot. Yours is probably right. I wouldn't worry, my friend. Unless it just comes out and it barely has any depth to it whatsoever. In which case, you've got a really nice paint there. That is also something I would recommend. Giving it a really thorough shake. Steve says, "Hey fella, just wanted to stop by and thank you for your Cursed City videos. They have been absolutely fantastic and I appreciate the effort. Happy gaming." Oh, you're very welcome. Warhipster being the only person who covered the entire Cursed City on the internet with contrast paint. Hey Games Workshop, are you listening? Can I have the new paints, please? Nice and early. You're gonna be hearing from my people, from me, shortly, soon. Let's move this out of the way. Oh, it's weighty. There's a lot of metallics on here. I don't know if you'll be able to see how thick that is. So this is the palette paper I've been using since I've been doing all the Chaos Nights. Like, you could cut into this with a knife. You can see if I just pick away at it. Ah! Javier de la Cruz. My friend, you are very, very kind. Thank you so much. Peeling that off would be therapy of a short sort. It has. I have on occasion been known to take a really old piece of palette paper and take a little scalpel blade and just cut through it and then just peel it back. It is very satisfying to do. I'll demonstrate. So you take a little blade and you just cut through it like that, and then you do another cut like that, and then you do another cut like that, and then you can just get in there. How to reuse your palette pad. I do not recommend this. How satisfying is that? I mean, it's not my best. A perfect little triangle. Therapy of a kind. Javier, thank you so much for the 10. That is so very kind of you. If you mix your paints on this palette, doesn't the dry paint contaminate the mix? No, it generally doesn't. As you can see, I do quite a lot of the mixes over here. I generally try to keep them in the same areas, but usually it's fine. That's from where I left a paintbrush in some paint, so you can see that line. But generally it's fine once it dries out. Because the water doesn't reactivate them, you see. To hell with ASMR, lol. Paint peeling is the bomb. I think there's definitely something to be said of Warhammer ASMR. That you could do a stripping of a model, and it would be one of the most satisfying things you've ever watched. Is this dry? Nearly. That's really cool, Andrew. I did think about once doing like a series of tiles as my palettes and then like using that to create a mosaic, but then I was like, life's too short. So here's a thing. So the next thing I do on here is a cheeky little thinned down mix of snakebite leather. So the question earlier about how I do my mixes, if I say it's like 2 or 3 parts, so I'll take 1, 2, 3, because it's contrast medium, it's fine to just go straight in there. 1, snakebite leather, and then we're just going to add a couple of little slightly darker patches. And we can also just go straight in and grab a little bit more snakebite leather. Grab the mix. Like that. A new tile for each tutorial could sell it as modern art. It could. Anytime, Warhipster. And I hope you're happy with how things are going, as we all couldn't survive without your contrast videos. No, that's very kind of you, my friend. I'm very happy with how things are going. We've reached 20k! In fact, we're well over 20k now. We're well on the way to the next one. We're on 2016. So now we just wait for that to dry. And then once that's dry, we get a full dry brush of Tyrant Skull. And then a little bit of Screaming Skull here and there. And then your base is done. Needs a couple of tufts. What would we call the modern art pieces? Like portraits of a Warhipster. Portraits of a modern Warhipster. Something like that. Grrr. War dogs, more like war pogs. Epic war poggers moments. A taste of contrast, a touch of contrast. Oh. I need to set a reminder for myself to email Games Workshop and to also post about the raffle on Instagram. Remember, if you wish to win Horus the War Master, you can enter the raffle, and the link is in the description, and I've dropped it a couple of times in the chat. A taste for all the contrast you've tasted over the years. I cannot wait to taste the new paints. I bet they taste just as disgusting. That's a point. I'm going to check to see if I put the blades in here. I need to replace my knife blade. I have not, as far as I can tell. I did think about trying to include that somewhere. On these night bases. I just don't really know how to make it work. Did I put them in this drawer? Maybe I put them in this drawer. I've got my water bottles. I shall post the link again for you. There you go. No, I've still got the airbrush, Javier. I just haven't done anything with it, and I really need to. I want a project to do the whole airbrushing thing with. Maybe I'll do it on the Spartan, you know, in thingy. In the Horus Heresy box. Maybe that's what I'll use it on. This is my drawer of hobby stuff. So we've got some sand, we've got some mixed green tufts, we've got some violet flowers, we've got winter tufts, we've got the wildflowers set. We've got some colour shift paints from Green Stuff World. Battlefield's basing set. I had an idea to do some stuff with these rock molds at some point. Learning kit, the rock faces as well. There's a bag of sand in here, another bag of sand. Some Citadel tufts, some millipups, some more sand.
Dark days accumulate. Cumulus clouds hang numerous, but fall's days outnumbered by suns. Hubris go a long way till it ends in a bubble. Faces fall flat in the gutters, learn a bit quicker than others. I know that death will be coming. The run of the numbers show be bad enough.
So I bought a pack of blades and I have no idea what I've done with them.
What is one of you gonna think I'm ready for this song?
Has anybody in the chat used the Battlefield Army Painter razor wire stuff?
Death rides a horse in my fantasy. Yeah. Taking in the seasons, and now I got them. Hope I'm still pretty when it comes for me.
Have you guys ever used this stuff?
Life like a Schrodinger's cat. It's only there if you ask. And if you ask, it don't chat. Like when you're wearing a mask. Or do you think you're wearing a mask when you start wearing your face? Because you hit it in place. At the end of a day, just the start of another. That shit a broken cliche, but I learned it from my mother. Guess you broken as me. Think we are broken to someone. You can try and put us back together. We'll be fine with what's
Because
coming.
I don't know how to use this so much.
Death rides a horse in my fantasy.
Do I just like wrap it around something like this?
Taking in the seasons, now
And then
got them. Hope I'm still pretty when it
just like attach it to the base. Like that. And then paint it. Is that what happens? Is that how you do it? I don't know. I think Miniac did a video where he used it. Oh, that's useful actually. I'll check that out. Thank you, Edgar. The Titan is currently in Forge World. What we're doing is we're celebrating the fact that I got 20k. We're raffling off Horus to raise some money to buy a Titan that I will then do a 24-hour stream where I paint the Titan with a hairy stick. Look in the bottom of the tub. I am such an idiot. Thank you, Paul. So we were doing some Titan shopping earlier, Edgar, and I ran a poll on what everyone's favourite would be. Currently, it's the Warlord Titan, so I need to raise 1,400 quid to be able to afford one. All right, there we go. That's the instructions. So I guess I clip off however much I need, wrap it round something, super glue it on, and then GR or JR or J. Currently using your Orc Commando contrast guide to paint my first kill teams. Thanks, you are very welcome, my friend, and thank you so much for the 10. Could cut it around a pen or brush to to make it look like razor wire. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. So use a texture tool here to just like hold it and then do like. This might be a little thick though. Like that sort of thing. Then like clipper it off like around there like that. So then what? It gets glued in. Like that.
Creature comforts. Peace should come first. If I keep eating sweets like this, soon my teeth ain't gonna work. Used to sleep through love hurts.
So once that's super glued in, but
Hard to bring out
have it
sight
ping
to
out.
see that your need should come first. Yeah, you is a pretty thing. Don't listen.
Well, in that case, Edgar, if Guy hasn't finished his, then I need to finish mine quicker than Guy, so I can be like, hey man, you can use my video to paint yours. Yeah, no, so like, it's just like I'm so over the moon and ecstatic about getting to 20k as a thing, and I have promised for a while that a Titan painting with contrast, with a brush, with a hairy stick, and contrast paints on a Titan. And none of this Adeptus Titanicus nonsense. So we could just do something like that, and then I guess just like add like Agrax Earthshade or something over the top of it. It does kind of just feel like it's there though, you know. You should, Edgar, if you ever talk to Guy, tell him to chat to me, and I will make that video just for him. But as soon as the raffle is over, I might incorporate that razor wire. But as soon as the raffle is over, whatever we've raised from it will tell me what the budget for which Titan it is going to be. So, for those who were late arriving, here's the raffle. The link is in the description. I've dropped it in the chat a couple of times. There's 20 days. So we've got 20 days to raise enough money to paint a Titan. You could win a Horus the War Master yourself. One of my painted Horus. He's over there to support your Age of Darkness needs, and then we will paint a Titan with a contrast. I saw Squidmar build that manta, and my soul wept at the warping on that. Yeah, oh God, tell me about it. I mean, when we get to 30k, and I'm like, hey guys, what should I do? Everyone's going to tell me to do a manta, so we'll end up doing it then. Stopping by to say congrats, long-term lurker, and have used many of your videos. Thanks for all you do, and I look forward to seeing you get another 20k. I hope my 20 tickets get me an awesome Horus. I hope so too, James. Good luck. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for buying, and thank you so much for being a long-time lurker, and thank you for dropping by and being so kind. That's very, very kind of you. No, I'm excited. I'm hoping that we raise enough tickets to get a Warlord. I mean, if we sold all 4,000 tickets, right? If you got all of your friends to buy one, everybody who's watching, if you got everyone to buy a ticket and we sold 4,000 tickets, we could do an entire Legio. Not in 24 hours, because that would kill me. And it's just physically not possible with the amount of surface area to paint. And yes, unless I use an airbrush, which I could. At that point, it would become an airbrush thing. But if we sell every ticket for this, we could do an entire Legio. That's why I like doing the Titan, doing the raffles, because it's like you could win a. How much is Horus these days? He is £79 sterling. So for £2 you could win a £79 model, and if everybody did that, we would be able to do an entire Legio. Not only that, I am planning to do it in a 24-hour stream. I'll look at it, whatever Titan we get. Like, basically, if we get a Warlord Titan, it might not be physically possible to film it in a 24-hour stream because they are 2 feet tall, which is, for those who don't know, I don't know where my tape measure is. That's it. So, oh, wrong one. Currently, what you can see on the camera is 16.5 inches worth of space. So, a Warlord Titan is as tall as my torso and head when I slouch.
Small town baby, y'all just trust. Got the gate to the world in your backyard bluff. Find a way to sit still or you won't feel nothing. Ain't no need for
if you want to do that, Edgar, let me know. Shoot me an email to therealwarhipster@gmail.com. I do have this to paint. A Storm Surge. So this is going to be a video. This will be in Taucept. Look at how big that is. Hooray. So we got like, hang on, let's go on to the face camera. So coming up on the channel, some of the biggest models we've painted with Contrast Plus. So we've got a Knight Abominant, and we're gonna have a Storm Surge. If you put them side by side, there's not a whole lot of difference in height. So this is why I think it's entirely possible to paint a Warlord Titan. I could have done this in 24 hours straight, I just didn't. But I'd want it back. Of course you'd get it back. This is my town now. All of it. You don't know where I live, you can't come and get it. Oh wait, you do, you pasted it. Right, it is 10:45. We're nearly at the witching hour, folks. All we're going to do here is we're just going to do a dry brush of Tyrant Skull. Where is my brush for the dry painting? There it is. And I need this as well. The Abominant doesn't look like he's squatting to poop, so that's a bonus. Yeah, the Storm Surge does look a little bit like it's cocking its legs. The real Warhipster at gmail.com, Edgar. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Bloody hay fever, honestly. Right, here we go.
Couldn't tell you where I'm going, cause I can't see where I have been. Think I need some context. I'm only doing passive. With 10 toes in the grass, I couldn't say what shade the grass is. I need to drop the sash, cause the men I knew grew armor hard as diamonds. Every time I started crying, growing up, they told me flex up, but don't fess up to the cash. Middle finger up, step to the man that they want me to be, cause I'm better as me. Shout out to my family, they think I'm the black sheep. I'm more like a black king. With crown that's a roof on a house for anxiety and all the things that I shouldn't regret, but I can't seem to get through my head at the time that I spend on my past will be better. I'll spend on me trying to make peace with the man in reflection. I want to be present, struggle to soak in the moment. I'm choking on things that I should have said, the things that I should have did. Prepared for sending me this, knowing I can see shit without rocking prescription unscented lenses. I'm in my feelings.
Should really use a bigger dry brush for this. So I have to revisit the pot a couple of times. Never mind. I literally did this yesterday on the other 2 bases, and I was like, I'm going to use a bigger dry brush for this.
I need a better view. Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need some spectacles. Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need a better view. Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts.
I've just become aware of what the lyrics are and what we're listening to right now. Oh, it's finished. I think I need some glasses. My warlord goes jiggle jiggle. There's one thing I thought about getting the other day was getting a sound deck, getting a little stream, a little little stream deck thing. What was your single large model that you enjoyed painting the most, i.e. Bellic or Kragnos? Kragnos was so much fun to do because it was like, this is going to be really complicated, and then it wasn't really all that complicated. Silent King was a lot of fun. Teclis was, I think, the first big challenge. That he'll always have a special place in my heart. Marathi was fantastic because it was just one of those ones where I planned for ages and wasn't getting anywhere, and then I just thought, Josh, just stop procrastinating on it, just do it. And I did do it, and it came out beautifully. Maybe Marathi actually might be my favourite that I painted. My favourite silly idea. Although Krondis, Karazai, all excellent choices as well. He's not really a big model, but I kind of call him a big deal model. Like the lion, Sanguinius. It's very difficult to... Horus, the Khan, Magnus. Oh, Mortarion. Mortarion was a pile of fun to do. I've got Big Magnus to do actually as well, courtesy of Mr. ADR Wargaming. He is hopefully going to get done soon. I've just got a couple of Eldaria models to finish, which again is one of those things where I'm like, I really want to film those for you guys, but I kind of want to wait for the new contrast paints to come out, but that'll be waiting till July, and that's not really cool. I might paint those shining spears I've got left to do for that commission. I'm now just thinking about my workflow. Just thinking about my workflow live. It's not riveting content, I know. It's not what you signed up for Warhipster for. There we go. Tyrant Skull Dry Brush. Good night, Chewy. Bruh. Yes, Adam. I will get him done. Soon. I promise. I made some progress the other day actually on the rest of that Thousand Suns stuff that I've got to do for you. I've nearly finished the majority of the Zangors, just got to film the last 3. There are some changes I want to make to them though, because we've learnt some things since time has gone past. So like Tau skin, doing Tau skin showed me the perfect Zangor flesh. So I'm like, I just need to add that now in. But there we go. Where are my tufts? There are my tufts. We have Spiky Beige. Because I want these guys to feel like they're in the Wild West. So we just use one of these. That probably needs pressing down. Where are my tweezers? There they are. I might go for just the one on this guy because we've got 2 on everything else for a little bit of variation. And then we just have some of these brown tufts as well to put in and around the skulls. thank you, Edgar. I will check that email out in a little while. We can talk. I'm getting a town hall done for the channel. Maybe just one more. Like that. I love Gamer's Grass.
Freedom is frolicking. Autumn line streets with the leaves and the trees stuff hung and calmly. No as odd as an ottoman. Without a couch, you can call
There
a
we
friend.
go.
Calling my friends when I want to find peace inside all
You
of
reckon,
this
guys?
constantly wandering mess. I keep leaving, weaving my tapestry, seeing my being is bigger than ever. Everything is just a reason for me to keep breathing and bleeding and finding that peace in my demons is love. Love for the way that the wind.
Maybe adding some razor wire in here
Love
to make
for
it
the day
look.
when it's in, then once again when it's out. Hard to see clear in the clouds. Fog up your mind with your doubts. Every star you thought was wonderful falls from its space to the ground. Cause all you can do one day something new is calling your name, is telling the truth and do your best to feel alive.
Day in, day out, treacherous blues, calling my name. Let me feel alive today.
I would give you my postcode live on air, but Edgar, I am in Cheltenham. So I might be 20 minutes down the road. I also might not be.
Pretty days around me, but I fixate on ugly features. Creature comforts push me further away from think I wanna be here. Sorry, echo out like seashells. Well, I thought I'd hear the ocean, they sail. Hope by the seashore.
Let's check out that razor wire.
Longer for my details, exposing from my bogus hope.
Good night, Javier. I need to get some of their tiny tufts. They're just so good.
Pretty days all around me, but I can never focus on the good shit. Oh yeah, that's the good shit. Or is it window exquisite if it hit me with a fish stick across the face like this shit isn't Tom and Jerry tidbit, tap bit, caught up in my passion. Points of passion like that's when I had it. Point at all the sad shit like that's when my dad is. Drifting through the topics to the last laugh so close to
Something like a little bit of razor wire there. A little bit more around the back.
Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need a better view. Think I need some glasses.
You know what the thing to do is?
I need some contacts. Think I need some spectacles. Think I need some glasses.
It's for me to weather it now.
Some contacts. Think I need a better view. Think I need some glasses.
If I do
Think I need some contacts. Think I need some spectacles.
some fire slayer flesh and some basilicon and grey, let me see what it looks like.
If I believed in magic, maybe I could make it happen. Too focused on my craft to see this art inside this madness. Couldn't tell you where I'm going, cause I can't see where I have been. Think I need some context. I'm only doing passive. With 10 toes in the grass, I couldn't say what shade the grass is. I need to drop the sad shit, cause the men I knew grew armor hard as diamonds every time I started crying.
What am I doing? I could just dip this in.
But don't fess up to the cash grip. Middle finger up step to the man that they want me to be, cause I'm better as me. Shout out to my family, they think I'm the black sheep. I'm more like a black king. With crown that's a roof on a house for anxiety. And all the things that I shouldn't regret, but I can't seem to get through my head at the time that I spend on my past will be better. I'll spend on me trying to make peace with the man in reflection. I wanna be present, struggle to soak in the moment. I'm choking on things that I should have said and things that I should have did. And fuck you to pen for sending me this, knowing I can see shit without rocking prescription unscented lenses. I'm in my feelings, so deep I proceed to my own ascension.
What do you think, guys? I mean, it is dripping a bit.
Addicted to earn wage, high stress, so I burn sage. I'm addicted to growth, need a rack just to focus. I think I need some glasses. Could see hella happy if I put time into practice. If I believe in
I take a bit of basilicon and grey.
I'm too focused on her ass to see there's beauty in this. Damn, hold on.
Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need a better view. Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need some spectacles. Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need a better view. Think I need some glasses. Think I need some contacts. Think I need some spectacles.
Could to make some posts at either end with cocktail sticks. I think that looks pretty good.
Split out my new shag carpet.
If I was to like super glue it down,
I want it all today. I don't want no part of a long life. Just want to make some
around there like that.
old teardrops. What a piece of hot grass. Keep loving an eardrop.
This is just
When would a fear stop? Probably when I
Army
die.
Painter Razor Wire. I've never used it before, Adam. I've just remembered that I had it.
Summon up another summer
Good night, Edgar. We'll catch you later. Have a good time at work, or have a good shift.
fantasy. Taking in the seasons.
It looks pretty good.
Now while I got them. Hope I'm still pretty when it comes for me.
Dark days accumulate. Cumulus clouds hang numerous, but fall's days outnumbered by summers. Hubris go a long way till it ends in a bummer. Faces fall flat in the gutters, learn a bit quicker than others. I know that death call me coming. Think a run of the numbers, show be batting 100. Don't leave in its clutches, so might as well think of embrace. What is one of you gonna think I'm ready for this summed up and turn into nothing?
Summon up another summer weekend. Death rides a horse
Well,
in my fantasy.
on that note,
Yeah. Taking
I
in the
suspect it's
seasons.
probably time to finish
Now while I
because
got
it's 5 to 11.
hope I'm still
So thank you so much to everybody who got involved tonight. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much to everyone who bought a raffle ticket. You've got 3 weeks to enter if you didn't already and you don't want to miss out. And I hope you're looking forward to the 24-hour Titan time. We're going to call it there, I suspect. No, I suspect. I know we're going to call it there. I'm calling it there.
You can try and put us back together. It'll be fine with what's coming.
I actually think this might be a little bit too long.
summer weekend. Death rides a horse in my fantasy.
I'd have to put a couple more.
Yeah. Taking in the seasons. Now while I got them.
But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I will see you all next week. Same Warhipster time, same Warhipster channel. Do drop a like on the stream. That really helps me. And do let me know if you like this content. I will continue to make it, of course. And let's just look forward now into the future for the next 20k. Because we're at 20k now. 20,000 people are part of this community. That's incredible. If you add the 21,000 over on Instagram, we are in the 41st millennium. Anyway, I will catch you all later, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Peace! Happy wargaming, everybody.
Try and say that to the next one. Switch my living situation every chance that I begin.